Hello everybody and welcome back. As always, I'm Mateo311 and this is your channel for everything VR related. Today, we are once again discussing the Quest 3 as we prepare for its imminent launch. Now, I'm currently hoping for the best, but also preparing for the worst, and most likely not for the reasons you'd expect. This is basically a hopes and fears video as I prepare to eventually receive this hardware and review it. So, we'll break down everything I'm concerned about or everything that might be really good for this headset. Now, there are of course links and timestamps if you want to skip ahead, but before we jump in, this video is brought to you by my sponsor, VRRock. VRRock makes prescription lens inserts for all of your favorite headsets, and guess what? They have pre-orders available for the Quest 3. So, if you're planning on getting a Quest 3 headset and you wear eyeglasses, you might want to consider going out and getting prescription lens inserts. They magnetically connect for easy insertion and removal. And don't forget to use discount code Mateo311 for 10% off and to help support this channel. Okay, so the first thing I have to mention is the fact that I have not had any hands-on experience with the Quest 3 just yet. So I don't want you guys to think any of my concerns come from me actually using the device and thinking other people will feel the same way I did. I'm yet to touch the device. I hope that'll change in the near future, and I'll have a review ready for you guys the day it launches. But as of right now, I've heard some things from people who've used it. I don't know if I, agree with their opinion, trust their opinion, or they could just be pretending they used it. Regardless, I personally have had zero experience, and nothing I mentioned today will be based on actual physical knowledge of the product. Just wanted to make that clear. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so as I mentioned, this video will be about my hopes and fears. And I actually think the Quest 3 is going to be a great product that will still disappoint me. And that's a can of worms that we're going to open up. I say it'll be a great product because it's going to be improvement on the Quest 2, and the Quest 2 is already an amazing piece of hardware. Honestly, guys, I know we give it a lot of crap, but it's amazing that they were able to get a standalone VR experience in a small device for $300. It's just insane to think about that. And the enhancements that they're making, like the pancake lens, which I've used on the Quest 2, is fantastic. Obviously, we're going to get better higher resolution panels, a much faster chip, so all the things that I really want. So if I'm getting what I want, how could I be disappointed? Anyone who's gone through the upgrade cycle will know the following experience. You go out and you buy either a brand new super crisp monitor or a new GPU. You get home, you install it, you're super pumped, and your games look better, they're running better, you're seeing things you never saw in the game before, you're super excited, and then you realize, wait, I'm still playing the exact same game. Sure, it's better. It runs better, it looks a little bit better, but I'm still playing the same game. Now with the launch of the Quest 3, this is kind of like a new console. I want launch titles. Now I understand that's probably not in the best interest of Meta right now, but that's one thing I really want that we're probably not going to get right away from the Quest 3. I want something that delivers a better experience that I can't get prior to this new hardware. Now, my second major issue is the fact that AR is being forced upon us at a premium. So the headset won't sell at $300 like the Quest 2 did. Instead, it's selling at $500, and that's a $200 upcharge for a feature I don't know if anyone really wants or has been proven yet. I'm yet to try an AR experience that truly sells me. I'm like, wow, I really want that over VR, or I want that in conjunction to VR, or wow, that's going to add to my life. I'm concerned that this might be like when Kinect was sold with the Xbox. You didn't have a choice. You had to get a Kinect. This is cool new tech. No, trust me, you're going to want it. And it ended up being a novelty that people didn't use. So I'm not sold on AR yet. And I really wish I had the option of buying the headset. So I hope there's eventually the option to get the headset with and without this hardware so you could bring down the price, because this brings us to my final concern. And that's the fact that if you put this headset at $500, it just won't be as popular as the Quest 2 ever was. It won't sell as well. And overall, it's just not going to be the boost to VR that we're looking for. It feels like VR is constantly getting knocked back. It goes up. We're on an upward trajectory, but it's like up and then down a bit, up, down a bit. Overall, we're going up, but we always get knocked back a bit. And I feel like this could be another blow. They release a headset that, isn't nearly as popular as the Quest 2. And then you get more of the VR is dead and the hype dries up, and it just overall doesn't feel good for the VR industry. Now that right there was all of my fears, but let's go ahead and do the super happy ending. anyone gets that reference, let me know down in the comments. But the super happy ending is the most optimistic outcome. Well, one, AR just kicks butt, takes everyone by storm, and they surprise us with a bunch of applications we didn't know we wanted, like tabletop games and overlays to walk around our house and give us updated information, and something like the Apple Vision Pro is doing. It's something really cool, something I haven't even thought of. Like, could you imagine thinking of Beat Saber before it existed? No, you couldn't. So something like that surprises us. Basically, AR wows the crap out of us. Knocks my socks right off. Two, people are completely okay with the $500 price tag, and the Quest 3 sells like hotcakes, even more popular than the Quest 2. VR gets its boom. Everyone's excited about VR again. It gets a new mystique, because I've talked about how VR's lost its mystique and people aren't as intrigued as they were, but now it's got this new functionality and sleeker and more comfortable, whatever the case may be. All of a sudden, it's sexy again. And they say, listen, we got to pump the brakes. We can't give you exclusive Quest 3 games right now. That's a big insult to all of our Quest 2 owners, the 10 plus million people who bought that headset, probably approaching 20 million. So we can't already cut them out. But here are the advanced versions of our games for the Quest 3. Yes, we're behind advanced versions. And don't worry, within this year, we're going to give you a surprise, amazing Super Quest exclusive, or just announce the titles down the line that are going to be Quest 3 exclusive to get us excited. Like, mention, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, something like that. Some other really exciting title to just get us jazzed up again. Do all those things, and the Quest 3 will be fantastic. From a hardware standpoint, it already has everything I want except for that dopey strap. They got to get rid of that thing. Who knows? Maybe this one's a lot better. But it's already a lot sleeker. It's going to feel better on your face. Pancake lens, upgraded visuals, and most importantly, the XR2 Gen 2, which is twice as powerful as the Quest 2. That is what I really want. It also has Wi-Fi 6E, so for the PC VR players who are on wireless, get a little boost there because we have better encoding with the better chip, and now we could potentially get less interference or latency with Wi-Fi 6E. So it's all around good for everyone. And the Quest 3 kicks butt and everyone's happy, and all of a sudden maybe there's competition too, and things heat up, and yeah, let's keep rambling about how good VR is. Now guys, I am excited. I honestly can't wait to get my hands on the device and tell you guys about it. And I'll be honest, but let me know what you guys think down in the description. What are your hopes and dreams and fears for the Quest 3? Did you enjoy this video? If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Your feedback is always appreciated so much. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing.